Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only, and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, a fresh bout of demand has sent the dollar index to a fresh yearly high at 94.40, also noting the objective that I've been looking for now for some time. As you can see, it's quite an important level, and if we do clear the level around 94.60, which is 20 points higher, could initiate a further rise up to the 95 region. This, on the flip side, would see euro pressure the downside further as it now takes out the level of 116.15. Although the indicators are oversold and there is a little bit of divergence here, but if we look at the broader picture, there is little support if we close under 116, which brings in the next target around 113.5. Clearly, from a technical point, from the broader picture, we still have further weakness to come into play, and that would see that downside target reached. But as I mentioned, in the short term, be on your guard because we are oversold, a little bit of divergence, but there is a strong trend to the bear case that does support the downside. So it's a little bit of a mixed technical aspect in terms of what will come through, but I'd say from the broader picture, there is still risk to the downside. Looking at the Australian dollar, the market tumbled further and reached its final target, which is seen around 71.70, and from there we've seen a modest rebound. We can see presently, though, the market is attempting to recover since rebounding off that 71.70. However, there is resistance coming in around 72.45. Still, I feel the market may actually take another challenge to the downside, but again, there is some divergence here that could see that short squeeze, and only clearing 72.45 will see a rise up to 72.80, but then may see another rejection. Overall, though, from the broader picture or the primary, we can see the market is still somewhat holding risk to the downside. The dollar yen, looking to a broader picture on the weekly time frame, is coming to a crucial level of 112.40 after earlier taking out the resistance of 111.70.90. We are getting extremely overbought from the weeklies and also from the dailies, so I do feel there is a significant downturn coming. However, it really depends if we can see a rejection from that 112.40 level, so keep an eye on that. Looking at sterling, the market is plummeted further and now putting the indicators in a somewhat oversold position. With that being said, though, a close under 134.15 would give further risk to the downside as we jump into the weeklies. As you can see here, it has taken out a significant level at 136 and now puts further risk, as I say, if we close under 134.15, which would give a target to 132.70, which is seen roughly around where these peaks are. Still, the market is looking relatively weak in terms of the technical indicators and with an ADX trending to the bear case. That would mean sterling yen could also pressure the downside after posting this extremely large candle to an outside range day or an engulfing candle, with the downside risk now looking towards the target of a 149.80, and then see if the market can sustain there, or are we looking down towards 148.80. So two levels, 149.80 to 148.80. The downside has been reached for sterling at 1,726. However, a close under there could give further risk towards 1,680 to 90 due to the fact that we are trending from an ADX and technicals are still somewhat negative, and especially from the primary support area that we could see a crumble if we see that market take out that support level or close under 1,726. And finishing up with oil, the market retreats from that 76 highs that were posted back in July. Still, from a technical point, let's see if the market can actually progress further, and we would need to see a close under the level of 73.25 to initiate the bear case back to the lows of $70 a barrel. But at present, it's not quite backing down as the market probably would like for the bearish case. So therefore, still keep an eye on that top side in case we see another rejection. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. As always, look out for the intraday poll, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.